Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Thank you for inviting me on this very important topic. And Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My topic today is innovation in SME and microfinance product. And I will discuss, inshallah, the case of Mizan Bank, how Mizan Bank is providing the facility of Islamic finance to its SME customers, to its small clients, and how we are approaching and developing innovative solutions for our clients. So I'd like to thank once again the team for inviting me in this MUZAKARAH. I'd like to thank Isra and NC for inviting me here. I'll start my presentation with a brief introduction about Mizan Bank. So Mizan Bank was established as an Islamic bank in 1997 as an Islamic investment bank, and later in 2002, Mizan Bank acquired the first Islamic commercial banking license in Pakistan. The vision of the bank is to establish Islamic banking as banking of first choice. And so we want that all the banks in the country should become Islamic, and Islamic banking is the only choice for the consumers in Pakistan. And with this vision, the mission is to offer one-stop innovative solutions for our clients that are within the bounds of Islamic law, but also that create a value for the customers, for organization culture, and it also respect individual and performance. The three core values that Mizan Bank is focused on are Sharia compliance, integrity, and service excellence. So these are the three non-compromisable points according to our in our culture, that we have to ensure the Sharia compliance is there, integrity is at the highest level, and we are providing Islamic financial services to our customers and in a best possible manner. So with this, I'll just move forward. We have a very strong Sharia supervisory board, which also ensure that the bank is always Sharia compliant, and it is headed by Mufti Sheikh Muhammad Taqi Usmani. And then there are three other members like Sheikh Dr. Imran Ashraf Usmani, Sheikh Assam Ishaq, and Mufti Naveed Alam. And along with this strong Sharia board, there's a very strong research department, which is called the Sharia Audit now and Sharia Compliance Department. And it has a very strong, dedicated team of professionals, and it look after the product that are reviewed, that are developed. We review these products, we help the business to develop these products, and then the Sharia compliance team take it, monitor the implementation of the product, and then when the product are executed, the Sharia audit comes in and check the transactions are done according to the principles which are defined by the Sharia board. So a very strong combination and connectivity with the customers, a lot of meetings with the customers. It's not a back office department, it's a very active department. And it also generate ideas and help the bank to develop new products. Some key facts about Mizan Bank. Mizan Bank is now, alhamdulillah, the fourth largest bank in the country. It is the largest Islamic bank in the country. By market capitalization, it is the largest bank in Pakistan. Our mobile application is one of the highest rated mobile applications. So we are technologically very, easier for our customers to reach. We have the highest e-commerce spend in the industry in debit card. So a lot of you can say success stories of Mizan. Total assets are over 1.9 trillion rupees. Our deposits are approximately 1.5 trillion. The profit after tax was 8.4 billion rupees. We have around 902 branches, 290 cities, and a lot of things that, alhamdulillah, have been achieved. And this shows the success of Islamic banking in Pakistan. Mizan Bank was awarded the best bank in the country twice, recently in 2018 and then 2020. And one of the reasons why I think Mizan Bank has been successful is the innovation and the product development, and trying to come up with products and solutions that are attractive to the client, that the client can differentiate them with conventional banking solutions, and that they're easy to apply and that help to solve the customer's problem in a Sharia compliant way. Now, quickly, the product journey of Mizan Bank. We started as a commercial bank in 2002. We launched the first car financing application, scheme in Pakistan. Then we were first to introduce the housing finance scheme in Pakistan. Then we also started the commercial banking products in Pakistan at the very start. Then as we move along, we move out. We started with Murabha, plain Murabha product. Then we developed Ijara, then diminishing Musharka, then Istisna, Salam, Tijara. So a lot of innovation happening as we move along. Then in 2011, we developed a working capital financing product based on Musharka, which is Shirkatul Aqd. And then we also launched specific targeted schemes for consumer, for SMEs, for different segment of the society, so that make them easier to avail Islamic finance. And from 2020, during the COVID era, the innovation related to the fintech are coming in. So digital Murabha platform was developed, and it was tested with number of clients. We also are working on many Islamic fintech applications where we can provide financing to our customers in a digital way. So, and I will touch upon my presentation about those products that we have developed for our clients. When we talk about the product menu, Pakistan is one of the jurisdictions where Tabarruk is not liked by bankers as well as by the customers. So Tabarruk is literally not a choice of a product for the bankers as well as for the consumer. And that is a good thing as well, because we are not focused on commodity Murabha or product or Tabarruk type products. The banking industry has worked on real financing products, which are where the bank as a trading company, as an investor, actually involve itself in the business activity of the customer. So I normally say that Nizan Bank is one of the largest trading company of Pakistan. We act as a supplier, we act as a buyer of the finished product, and then we sell it in the market. We also invest in companies in partnership basis on profit and loss. We are one of the largest probably rent-a-car fleet in the country. We are one of the larger holders of real estate property in the country. So this is that banks the product menu is focused on real transactions and real economic transactions that are genuinely solving the customer needs. So we have a very wide product menu based on Murabaha, Musama for raw material, for short-term financing, Ijara for long-term Islamic lease product, for fixed asset financing. We have Shirkatul Aqd based Musharka, where we invest in companies in profit and loss basis and their operating profit, and in some cases on a project to project basis. Then we have diminishing Musharka financing product for housing finance, for plant machineries, commercial premises. We have investment product again for our clients based on Mudarba. Then Salam for again different type of clients. Istisna, where there's a manufacturer or exporter or some cottage industries involved when they're making something and then selling it in the market. So bank normally buys those commodities and products and then sell it in the market. Tijara is another product where we purchase the finished inventory and then we provide the liquidity of financing to the client, and then the client as our agent sell the product in the market. So just a quick, I can say the figures, how in terms of volume, how the products have gone up. If you look at 2005, we started with the Murabaha with around 42% of our portfolio was Murabaha. But in 2020, you can say just 2.6% of our portfolio is Murabaha. Similarly, there was zero Musharka financing, and as of 2020, it is 26% of portfolio is Musharka based. Diminishing Musharka has grew up to 27.6%. Istisna based financing is again around 12-13%. Ijara is around 9.5%. Musama based financing is again 7.1%. Wakala based products is also there. Then Tijara based financing, where we buy the finished product, is at around 2%. Salam is around 2.5%, and then other modes. So you can see no single concentration on one product or one mode, but a variety of modes are used according to the client need. And I think the most important point is that we are not money lenders. We are not dealing in money only. As an Islamic bank, we know and we realize and we accept that we are a trading company. We are traders, we are investors. We have to involve ourselves in real economic activity. So if we want to do it, do Islamic banking in a better manner. So this is one of our, you can say, the reason behind these products that have come up, and the variety of version of these products have been implemented. And the philosophy is again that we are just not lending institution, we are more of a trading and investment company. Again, just to show how this comes, this trading mindset materializes, you can see the inventory report or statement of inventory in our balance sheet, and you can see about 35 billion rupees worth of real goods were there as of 2029, and then similar figures were in 2020 and 2021. So approximately we are carrying over 35 billion rupees of inventory, and you can list, see agriculture products are there, petroleum products are there, textile products are there, construction things are there, wholesale and trade related industry products are there, chemical and pharmaceuticals and other different miscellaneous items are also there. And these are actual goods that Mizan Bank has bought for onward sale to customer as in Murabaha transaction, or we have bought and under istisna transaction, and we will be selling into a third party or exporting these products to some other country under istisna, under salam, under tijara products. And this also differentiate very clearly Mizan Bank and Islamic banks with the conventional banks, that where they are not dealing in the actual investment, actual business of the client. Again, on the retail side, again, a very comprehensive product portfolio for consumers, then housing, car, laptop, generators, Hajj and Umrah financing, then deposit schemes and digital banking channels are also there. Now, role of product development, when I say, let me quickly go through the concept that inspire us, that we have to focus on transparency. Islamic finance, it is very important that we are more transparent than the conventional finance. The product structure, the fatwa, the nitty-gritties of the product should be known to the customer, should be very clear and open. The customer protection has to be inbuilt. We have to follow highest moral and ethical standards, no deception to our customer. And as a leader, we think that we have to think one step ahead. Don't think what industry is doing. Maybe the approach should be do something new and let the industry follow you. So that will help, this approach help us to innovate and to challenge the existing norms, and sometimes ignore the existing conventional norms and develop our own thought processes when we develop products and services for our client. Again, a golden rule that I myself remind myself and my team, it was a hadith on the authority of Abu Hamza Anas bin Malik, may Allah please be with him. He said that the messenger of Allah Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, has said, none of you will believe until you love for your brother what you love for yourself. So this is a golden rule for product development. If you should develop a product that you can easily sell to your own family, you can easily use for your own self. If that is there, then you are developing a good product that you can offer to your clients. And then there are three important aspects in the product development. Think from the customer standpoint. Think what customer is thinking. Then the products ideally should be successful and should cater a large number of customers. So think of volumes. And also, as I mentioned earlier, don't get yourself limited by what law says, what the market norms are. For Islamic bankings, many of the time we have to write our own law, we have to challenge the existing law, and we have to develop our own new market norms. So if it is there for the last 50 years, you can ignore and you can challenge it. That okay, it was the industry was doing it wrong for the last 50 years, but now Alhamdulillah Islamic finance is there, so we will do it in a much better manner. So you should be ready to challenge, you should be ready to embrace change and innovate and develop new ideas. Some trends that COVID has taught us is that financial inclusion through use of technology, digitization has to be the focus, and sustainability. We can't just think on for short-term gains. We have to think for organizational sustainability, for the industry sustainability, and the solution should be sustainable for the customer as well. Now, I will talk about what Bank Mizan is offering in terms of products for our SME, for our agri clients, and for our smaller clients. Normally, when we understand and try to understand the need of a customer, we see their long-term financing needs, their short-term financing needs. They need trade financing solutions. They need investment and fund management. My presentation today will focus on first two parts. So when the basic starting point is that what is the actual need of the customer? Normally, customer comes to you and say, I need money, but he's not needing money. He needs something else. He needs to perform certain function from that money. So we need to identify what the function he or she is trying to perform. If he's a small trader, he probably is looking to buy some goods for his shop. He's a small farmer. He's looking to buy some seeds and and fertilizer for his crop. Maybe a small cottage industry looking for some raw material to then process it and to make a final product. So you need to identify the need and convert the need from the monetary need to the real asset need. Then you select the mode which is suitable according to that need of the customer, and then you apply the mode. For example, if there's a customer who comes to us that I'm a textile mill owner, I need raw material which is cotton for 6 months. So the better solution will be we provide him Murabaha financing. We bank goes to the market along with the customer, buy the raw material from the market, take the delivery, and then sell it to the client on a credit payment. Nizan Bank is offering a wide solution of products for its customers to meet the long-term need, the short-term need, and also for the consumer financing investment need. But in the SME, when we focus on the SME side, our product menu include Murabaha and different types of Murabaha, Musawama, where due to some reason the cost is not known to the customer, especially in the case of import financing. Istisna, where bank is giving an order to manufacture something. Tijara, where the bank is buying some commodity like a trader and then selling it onward in the market. Salam is used for agriculture products and for homogeneous products. Then diminishing musharaka and ijara are for long-term product financing. We are also using musharaka, where we are investing in the companies on profit and loss basis, and we are sharing a profit as per an agreed profit sharing ratio. Then Mudarba and Wakala are more for the investment solutions. And in very rare cases, Mizan Bank and the industry here in Pakistan has also provided interest-free loan or qars, especially when the COVID time was there. So we provided some qars-based facility for hospitals where they can upgrade their wards for the treatment of COVID. So these solutions can also be provided. Now, products which are used for SME in the short-term arena, normally the SME needs are classified as follows. The raw material need, the trading goods, they need some goods or merchandise, they want to buy it for onward selling. They need small equipment. If there's an agriculture sector customer, they need seeds, fertilizer, pesticides, maybe some tools. Then if customers also need overhead financing, utility financing, labor charges, they need to pay salaries, they need to finance the cost of manufacturing the items. Then we have customers who have the finished products in their warehouses, finished products, inventory lines sitting on the shelves, but they are not able to sell it, and they need to pay the suppliers and they need to pay the invoices that they have. So that is also a genuine need, and we also have solutions for them. Then trade receivable financing, customers have they have received an order, they want to manufacture something, and then they have to sell in the market. They have sold something, but they're about to receive the payments after 30 days, 90 days. So there's a receivable And because in Pakistan, the Sharia scholars don't allow bail then. So we need to find a trade-based solution or a musharaka-based solution for those type of need. Then rental financing is also there. Normally, these short-term financing, these are all short-term financing requirements of the client, and they are normally done for 1 month to 12 months. And the pricing is normally fixed in most of the cases, but in some cases it could be variable based on some certain incentives that we can give to our agent. The role of bank in these cases is of supplier of some goods, or so we are the seller, or we become the buyer of the finished products, or we become partners and we invest in the profit and loss basis on either on transaction to transaction basis or on the whole balance sheet of the client on the operating profit level. And or sometimes we become the lessor and we provide some fixed assets or equipment on a short-term basis, like an operating lease to our client. So Islamic banking solution that Mizan is offering is Murabaha and Musawama, goods Murabaha and Musawama for the, it is not the commodity Murabaha, we are not selling, buying some palm oil and selling it to the client on a, like a tawarruk, but we are actually buying the specific commodity that the customer is needing. So if a customer needs bed sheets, so we are buying bed sheets. Customer needs rice or corn, or the customer needs the tire of the car, or any small mechanical equipment. So we are buying those actual products which the customer is needing and then selling it those product to the customer. Sometimes we hold these products. We have a some warehouse arrangement with some clients where these products are there, and then sometimes we have, like this example, we bought steel billets and the steel rods for making, which are used in the construction industry, and then the customer bought it over the time. So we were like a wholesaler, a stockist of those steel products, and we are selling it on to our client. Then istisna is used for financing the overhead, the utilities, and total cost of manufacturing. So like in Pakistan, we have a cottage industry related to manufacturing, for example, footballs. We are one of the largest exporters of football in the world, and we have the whole town which is manufacturing these sports equipment. So if they receive an order, they come to us. We give them order of that product. Okay, sell me 10,000 footballs, and under istisna we give them order and we give them advance money to manufacture those products. Once the product is manufactured, they are delivered to the bank, and the bank officer goes and take the delivery. We execute certain documents to take, which creates our ownership in that goods, and then that goods are exported. So in istisna we do, and also in Salam we also do financing for homogeneous products. It is also done for agriculture products as well. Tijara is a product where we are purchasing the finished products of our clients. So if a company, for example, in summer, we have some cold drink manufacturers and some juice manufacturers who have large stockpiles of inventories. They can sell those inventories to us, and they get their money today, and they pay the bills, they run their business. And when this product is sold in the market over a period of next 3 months, we get our funds back. And this product also applies to small traders who have stocks and which is not easily sellable, or which takes some time, or which is sold on credit. So Mizan Bank goes and buy that stock on a spot payment, and we pay the client and under Tijara, and then this client sell this product in the market as our agent over a period of say next 30 days, and they bring back the money. Similarly, the product is there for if a customer need to rent a shop for say 3 years, and they need to pay the rent in advance. So we can use this lease and sublease kind of solution for rental financing. And we have also started Musharaka financing. In terms of corporate sector, Musharaka is very successfully done in Pakistan, but also we are doing Musharaka. We are working on transaction Musharaka, where we are, helping the clients, small clients, and we are exploring a business model where we can, invest in their business, and then we can share the profits. In terms of In terms of long-term financing needs, again, product need could be acquisition of equipment, expansion of fixed assets, plant and machinery, buying a commercial car, loading vehicle, tractor, passenger buses, tuk-tuk, caravans, shops, warehouses, setting up a new business, solar panels, generators, tractors, agri equipments. So a lot of fixed asset needs are there. So we provide those financing under Ijara, which is similar to an operating lease, and or diminishing musharaka, which is a declining co-ownership method based on Shirkatul Milk. So we own the asset, and then there's a rental generated by rental income is generated for the bank, and then the bank also buy the asset, sell the asset over time. So we are the co-owner. I'll just give you quickly to end my presentation few examples of innovative solution that we are doing. We have launched, we are working on this digital Murabaha platform for small retailers and shopkeepers who daily purchase some products from the distributors, and the van is there. So Mizan Bank has developed this app with one of its partner, and we are experimenting on it, where the customer gives us the order, the shopkeeper gives us the order, we allow him to purchase the product as our agent. The product is then procured, the picture of the product, the invoice is uploaded in the app, and then there's an offer acceptance and the product is sold and to the retailer. So he get a instant financing of say 50,000 rupees for his product. He bought probably some small items, but he get the financing, and then we pay to the supplier, and over the time the retailer pays to us. Similarly, we have developed a digital Tijara financing product for small and mid-sized distributors. It's like a value chain financing, or you can say for payment of invoices. In conventional term, people also do invoice discounting, so it's an alternative. So we know that our distributor has purchased some product from supplier, and after 30 days, he needs to pay the money to the supplier against the invoice. So if he doesn't have the money, he can sell the inventory to Mizan Bank through the digital app. Mizan Bank takes the delivery. There are certain digital documents for delivery. Some pictures are taken. Mizan Banks pay to our client, which is the distributor, and distributor gets the money. He pays to the supplier, original supplier, against the invoice, and then as our agent sell the product in the market, and we get our money back with some profits. Then other innovative schemes are there in Mizan for youth entrepreneurs, where like up to 1 million, from 1 million to 25 million rupees of financing was provided to youth to start new businesses. And we normally use long-term Muraba, Ijara, and diminishing musharaka in this case. We also have a scheme for women entrepreneurs, where they are provided financing at lower rate to start up the business, to upgrade their business. Long-term Muraba, Ijara, and diminishing musharaka is used. Then we have a product for renewable solar energy, where we again provide financing at a lower rate, and generally Ijara and diminishing musharaka and musawama products are used here. Then financing for disabled special persons, where again they were helped to set up new businesses, and then based on the need of the customer, Ijara, diminishing musharaka, murabha, or musawama is used. Then the other product that we are recently starting is electronic warehouse receipt. These receipt shows are the document where which shows that there is some certain inventory being purchased and it was stored in silos. So based on those electronic receipt, we are exploring to do, and we are now in advanced stages of doing Muraba financing and Tijara financing. So in Muraba financing, we will we will sell the goods in the warehouse through after taking delivery through electronic warehouse receipt to our client. And in Tijara, we will buy the goods and then maybe we'll sell it in the market to a third party. And just to end, other social financing modes can be used, but again, Islamic commercial banks are more focused on the profit-based modes. But again, they can use a qarz-based facility for providing small ticket loans. However, ideal is that you create some waqf structure, like we have done in Pakistan. We have a company called Ahsan Trust, that is a waqf that provide Islamic education microfinance. And then you can create linkages with microfinance institutions for providing qarz-based financing. Then Zakat and Charity Fund can be used to provide technical education, training, creating awareness among different businesses at micro level and individuals. Then you can can also establish support fund from charity and zakat, where in case of a disaster or economic downturn, you can provide relief to those clients which are genuinely not able to pay on time. So these are some of the ideas that I would like to share with the distinguished audience today. And I'd like to thank you very much for your patience hearing. And inshallah, if there's any feedback, any comment, I would be happy to review and answer. And you can also learn more about Mizan Bank or through our website or through our annual report. So Jazakallah khair. Thank you very much. And Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.